Hey, yo, 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 yo. Happy Thursday, my friends. Welcome back to another Thursday fun day. How's everybody? Who's in there? All right, good. I'm still trying to set stuff up, so nice. Um, I open with paint. A change in the weather is known to be extreme. What up? Good boys. Oh, I know. Biz, tell me about it. I'll pull him up so Guap can see it too. Alright. But I also am... Hold on, let me... What I'm trying to do really quick is... make it so I can... Oh! What do I use this thing, man? Such a rookie. How do you... Alright, give me 2 minutes. I'm trying to fix it. Trying to make it look better.
I personally understand because I was so young when my father was killed.
Those dark days taught me the weight of loss and the cost of violence. We as a nation must cling to the lessons of unity and empathy, rejecting divisive rhetoric.
Here we go. I
and
got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Y'all trust me? There we go. Now, boom, bang, skeet, skeet. We're almost there. I'm trying to get it so that I can. Okay, Bubba. All right. Here we go. What up? What up? What up?
But do we possess the resolve to treat each person with dignity and civility?
All right, here we go. So, I'm going to go with this and with I need a different brush. Go with this. Okay. So, let me... Holy shit, where did that just go? Oh, it's so small. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. I need a bigger brush. Let's go with the... I think the marker should do the trick. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, currently... Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute.
My father used to say, and I firmly hold on to this belief that we must master the art of non-violence or risk moving towards a dire future of non-existence. The journey ahead is challenging, but with courage and commitment we can build a mountain of hope and a legacy of peace.
Oh, give me 1 second.
This is our calling and our chance to transform the narrative once and for all. All
right, so what I went out there and saw was this right here, okay? Anything that I'm going to mark in orange is the temporary easement, okay? I don't know what... So, like, this one here starts here, and then it's going to come down right past 2. It's going to keep going, keep going, keep going right through the woods, right past the back end of 8's T-pad. Keep coming through here, keep going on the left side of the basket, and then out through the back end. So this is the temporary easement, okay? Wait till I put the pink one on here, because these are the colors that they have marked in, so I'm not 100% sure. Disc golfing's a great sport. Check this out right here. This one is like, and they've got multi-flags. There are like 2 sides, dude. They're like here and here up against the wall. So they're gonna blow through this. I don't know what's gonna happen to this whole section right here. I don't know if they're coming through that or not, but as far... here, let me get rid of it. Okay. So then we keep coming through like this. It goes all the way down, all the way down. It just keeps following the edge. And this is where the permanent's gonna be. So they're going to blow out the fucking Forbes bead pin. That's pretty much cooked. That'll go away. These trees over here, which doesn't really terribly matter, but this is gonna go all the way through this backside over here. What up, John? Happy Thursday, dog. So this is what we're looking at. 3 and 4 getting absolutely smacked. No, yeah, my guesstimation is they shut pretty much this whole thing down right here. So I doubt because I mean they're gonna have to put equipment over here to do the whole thing. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna suck. Happy Thursday, John. Oh, shot damn. Happy Thursday, brother. So yeah, this is it's a much bigger project than I thought. Honestly. When I went and looked at it, I went, oh, oops. That's a lot more than we wanted it to be, I believe.
How you been? A friendship formed, he wasn't scorned. We've had a lot of good times out on the course. If you need that weed info, Guapo's that source. Weed and disc golf is the reason we're both here. Happy birthday, old man, here's to another fun year. Don't forget you're still a asshole.
Work on changing the front so that we have a 9-hole. Yeah, I think what we'll do is probably reroute everybody to play 1, 2, and then just go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know that while this goes on, because it's going to take them a couple of weeks, if not the longer part of a month to get it done. And if that's the case, we will... yeah, I see it affecting the play. And yeah, Ultimate Frisbee's a great time. That's a lot more running than I'm into nowadays. I'm a little too old and shot for the Ultimate. I mean, that's not true. I could probably get out there and play just fine, but I don't know that months is true, because this is not long. Like, the stuff that they did out on the street leading into the park For the last couple I mean, for the last year, they were like working on different sections. That one section went in pretty quick. It took them a while to fix it and make it worth a damn. And that's what I was telling the PD. I was like, well, we're going to be stuck with at the mercy of whatever they do. And he said, well, yeah, if they break anything, they're going to have to fix it. And I was like, well, what about the trees? I recommend that, like, in the contract, you say, give us a decent amount of money and let us put up the fucking pavilion or whatever.
Doctors smoke it, even the judges do, even lawyers too. Don't be hypocrite if you're puffing in secret. Let the righteous burn it through.
What happened, Guap? Oh, are you reading this stuff? Oh, I'm so, like, every third response, I am not fully readable. But this is, yeah, I'm all right. I'm disappointed by what is possible, but I'm also optimistic for what could come by the time it's all said and done. Yeah, it's marked out, yeah. Yep. And from what I understand, the Park District is kind of like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's not what we agreed to necessarily, so we'll see. Yeah, I think it leads for a lot of potential what you call it? Yeah, a lot of injuries and stuff too, maybe. But yeah, that's so. Yeah, I also, Dino gave me, and I think I have it saved on this computer somewhere. I don't have, you know what, Guap, it might be in the box. Is there a USB thumb drive in the box? Dino back in the day, like, remapped how he wanted the course to kind of flow, or what might make sense for a new flow for the course. It was like some reverse backward shit, so we would have to, do a lot more fixing of things or changing of things, but well, Biz, and that's the thing, it was supposed to be on the other side of the big building, but that fucking cell phone tower they went to go survey around the cell phone tower, and it's got so much wiring and shit running through the ground that they think it's gonna fuck it. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Squad. And I'll just get it tomorrow. You'll have your laptop out there, so we can plug it in real quick. When I saw it back in the day, I was like, holy shit, this is a lot of work, but they're going to be doing a lot of work out there, so maybe we take the opportunity to do something bigger, but we'll see. We will see. I am looking through cannabis news at the same time. Is there anything that anybody wants to talk about cannabis news-wise? Bowie wants me to do some. What the hell did he call it? Y'all seen this? The 20 challenge or something? But I don't know. Rastafarians in Kenya fail in bid to get cannabis legalized for religious purposes. That sucks. Guest column. I smoked cannabis for nearly 20 years. Here's what I wish I knew at 13. Oh. Oh. It's coming. Why did a major museum's bong show go up in smoke? Workplace marijuana use hits new high as schools drop drug tests for new hires. Okay. That's good. Oh, San Francisco. Cafes. That's cool. Democratic senators reintroduce federal marijuana legalization bill. Is this led by fucking, what's his name again? Yeah, Chuck Schumer. Cory Booker, Ron Wyden, and Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, joined by 14 colleagues, have reintroduced the Cannabis Administration and Opportunity Act. Heyoa! Dude, the new fucking no ad bullshit is driving me fucking nuts, dude. When I was a teenager in upstate New York, I passed joints the way other kids passed notes in class. Friday nights behind the bleachers with my friends felt like the only place I could exhale and escape from the chaos waiting at home. Walked on eggshells, bracing for the next eruption from my father, who was an addict himself. Oh, that's cool. This is not the entire post, but... Oh shit, another Guapo's birthday song. 2 times. Satisfied mind. A live fact check of the speech. Uh-oh. What speech we looking at? Whoa! Oh, no, I don't know what happened in the speech. I don't pay attention, dude. If you want the truth, I come in here, I take a little look. Okay, bye-bye. I was on vacation for the last 5 days, 6 days too. The yolk don't get scrambled. Yeah, sweet. Well, you know what I mean? I ain't scrambled yet. I was ready to go. I spent some time... Brandon, happy Thursday, big dog. Hell yes. Now the squad's here. I was in Michigan.
This is a private party. 21 plus. Squapo's birthday, the 26th of the month. I met you way back in the early.
Ooh, the psychiatric impact of cannabis policy more than a legal framework. Ah. Revealing why anxiety, paranoia, and psychosis can surge when users cross I don't know what it says after that. I don't really know that I care as much. It sucks. If this will be one of the big debates of the next couple of years. How much is it affecting psychiatrics, fucking brain patterns and shit. Oh. Oh, hell yeah, Brandon. That's what's up. Josh seems like a decent dude, honestly. Yeah, this is, the latest science on cannabis has some good news and bad news. The good news is all the same stuff that we've all been very excited about for a very long time. The bad news is the same stuff that everybody's been scared about for a very long time. There's nothing really new coming out in any of the science stuff. It's just an argument back and forth. I mean, it's just who's opening new places. One more. We'll give it one more page. What are we seeing? Oh, drummer, what is up, my friend? Uh-oh. Vermont police train to spot cannabis impaired drivers. Like, you can just look at it and find out that that's it. Oh, the glossy eyes. You know how many fucking prescription medications cause people glossy eyes? A lot. So, training your police to be enforcers of old barbaric laws crazy to me. I still will never get behind it. Yeah, schizophrenia is a tough one with the cannabis. It is a place of contention. But all psychiatric response to cannabis, if somebody's got a deficiency in their psychiatry, cannabis theoretically could regulate it, but it also could theoretically overstimulate it. So you've got two different paths, and it's really just about proper use, where that's what I like to talk about all the time. That's what I want to hammer home with everybody. There is a proper way to use this stuff. A lot of us might be using it in a way that could be long-term detrimental. We don't know. We literally are the test subjects. We are the first generation of people to consume high-potency THC cannabis flower regularly in the capacity that we are. And then not even that, even more so, right? Like, we've got extracts and things that people are consuming. Dude, one of my favorite debates right now that I keep seeing come up, at least in my thread, because I pay attention to cannabis as much as I do, is what's better, solventless or BHO extract? And I love the scientific approach to the back end of it and why things are more like it's actually debatable. And some people go, it's not a debate at all because you're using a hydrocarbon, but the hydrocarbon is, in the end, purged off to nano particles, if not absolutely dissolved completely from the product before consumption. So butane doesn't have the well, BHO is it's not, I don't know that it's cleaner. It's more intact. It's less destructive. BHO, the extraction process, actually is less destructive to some of the terpenes and some of the cannabinoids. But that's yeah, high THC is boof. Yeah, but don't be an elitist with your rosin either, because there's plenty of other things that aren't that bad. And you have a very particular style of consumption and a particular idea towards consumption that is, again, it's fine and it is clean, but it isn't the best or the worst, right? Like, I think you do fine. I do think that a lot of people consume a lot of mid-ass cannabis, but like, I think that there are a lot of people who are consuming, you know, the 75 percentile stuff, right? I think more, you know, 75 to 80%, which is better than the middle, which is better than 50 percentile. Um, but that's if you can afford it, right? Because I think that to do stuff like that, to have the quality that you are expecting from your products, you have to either invest into the equipment to do it yourself so that you can manipulate all of the environment and the process through it, or you have to pay somebody who's done that, and you have to pay a premium typically to gain access to that quality of cannabis. So mids is like, there's a lot of bad stuff out there, and the remediation process now, the more that I've kind of looked at that over the last couple of weeks, it's kind of gross, but it's also, who knows, dude? Like, some of the science says that nothing is left behind. Some of it says that the dead stuff that they remediated is left behind, but the radiation isn't. Can you then remediate by cleaning that dead stuff off of it because you wash it somehow? I'm not the grower. I'm the consumer. I'm the end consumer who also is trying to point you to a direction of at least 75 percentile. That'd be nice if we all could. You know, rosin for high in taste, BHO for health. Damn, John. Mic drop. I prefer hash over everything, and that's okay too. A clean product that is extracted and doesn't have the plant material left, I think that's a better way. I mean, I prefer flower personally too, and I would not be opposed to, and I haven't been opposed to, long-term flower combustion for consumption methods. You know, I mean, there's 150-year-old men inside fucking opium dens, you know, around the world that they've never let the pipe out of their mouth. So, and I'm not, you know, I'm exaggerating that, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying. Like, some people have inhaled resinous and tarry products for a very long time and lived relatively healthier lives. And healthier compared to what, right? Because there's no, like, you know, your health is yours to be taken care of. Label on final products that explain the starting material was made from failed material. I like that satisfied. It would allow people to understand, or, you know what, it could help separate the tiers of things like the cannabis companies want to do. They want to have a premium product versus a low-end product, and currently their way of doing it is selling you the big buds or the little tiny buds, and that's supposedly the tier different. You know, obviously all of us understand that, like, there's better ways to classify that relatively, you know, I mean, failed product or not, but like indoor versus outdoor, where some of them don't even care. They're just fucking big buds or small buds, and that's all you really get. But yeah, I like the idea of putting failed product on the outside. Hempwick is good for your health. I do recommend it. It's a good thing. It removes butane, and inhaling excess butane isn't necessarily good. We all know that an excessive exposure to butane is bad, and not only can be bad, can be excessively harmful to the system. So, as little butane as you can, and Hempwick is really cool. I used to love that shit. It's just super, for me, it's always been inconvenient. I wrap it around my lighter one time. Once it gets too smaller, I get to the end, I finish it off, and then I seem to never go back and buy any more. I could leave more sitting around, but I also don't smoke enough. Hey, you know, long story short, I like your style.
cuss? Will it let you on a bus? Does it pat your baby's back when it begins to fuss? Will it let you use bad words?
Yeah, well, sometimes I get in between the live chat and the top chat also, and
If it doesn't, turn it off. Light a joint and enjoy the
yeah, and I think labeling remediation products separately would be good. Yo, I only do sunshine fired hits, and I use a spare nug to cap my boy. Go up, that's so fire. Yeah. It's only from the earth. All from the earth. That's it. I make sure I stay in a place where it rains the perfect amount and has the perfect amount of sunshine so I can grow it from the earth, by the earth, for me. You know what? I can precisely say I don't believe I've ever done a solar hit myself. Oh, Chi-Town, it's crazy out here, the smoke. And I didn't even contribute to any of it, which is crazy. You know what I mean? I love me some solar hits. Want to try to heat a banger that way next? Damn, John, that's dope. I'm down. A solar dab. Wow. Man, I want to make a solar panel to do dabs off of. Just have a panel that's always working to... It's like a, an e-nail. A solar e-nail. Solar e-nail. Bingo. What's a jeweler's loop? It's easy to agree. One step. Oh shit, I was fucking on the whole next thing. Tool commonly used to check your trichome slate in the flower. Oh, is that like the little up to your eye thing? It's like, you know, kind of a little bit like this number here, and you like get up into it. I think I know what it is. I also used to have one to check trichomes. It was like a little thing. It had like an LED on it and a fucking whatever. I think I know exactly what it is. I think I had one. Not had. I know exactly where it's at in the house right now. I'm pretty sure I could go get it, but I don't know that it would work at all. But yeah, that's I do love the idea of solar hits now. I couldn't tell you if I've done it or not. Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk. Cannabis launches new service tiers, accelerating brand growth, starting with Bloom. Giving brands a new option for sales support in addition to distribution. Well, let's check out what they got to say here. No, get out of the way. I'll continue to the site. Okay, here we go. Yes. New options for sales support in addition to distribution, wholesale, and financial services. Business on being the infrastructure of cannabis commerce runs on, and it's now processing more than $1 billion in annual wholesale cannabis. July 15th, Cannabis announced the launch of a new premium tier full suite wholesaling service for brands with Bloom, a leading global cannabis vape brand, as a founding portfolio brand partner. By entrusting commercial growth and market access to Nabis, Bloom sharpens its focus on building the next generation of vape products, while Nabis combines sales technology contribution reach to enable Bloom to scale into the #1 vape brand in the U.S. I don't know about that. You got a lot of competition, Bloom. You know what though? What is this? Hey! Kudos to these suckers. Look at what the fuck we got on the table over here. What does that say? Look at it. Bloom, baby. I got a Bloom vape. Oh shit! Let's hit it. Not the Bloom one, because I don't like it as much as I like this one. Cheers to y'all. Happy Thursday. Thanks for spending your time here. You know what? Let's contribute to the smoke outside by blowing some smoke inside. Sean Whitney, happy Thursday, brother. No, Brandon, I have not. Oh, what the fuck, gummies? Maybe I have. Let me look. Let me look. Oh no, I don't know this. I don't know where. Oh, you know what? I guess I could look. Hold on. Let me look at one other place, cause hold on. I might have. I've eaten a lot of gummies, but I don't eat them for effect typically. I eat them for flavor, which is. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. New Buffalo, jackass. Okay, website. We're in there. We're good. We're getting in there. Yes, I'm 21. Allow me to look. All right. We're just waiting for a quick... I don't fucking care. I genuinely don't care. Just give me one of the damn things. WTF, mate. WTF. Dude, I'm struggling to find them, dog. Oh. Dope rope? Okay, sweet. Thank you. Let me... Dope rope. Help a brother out here. Hey, Bubba. Oh, I do know what these are. I have not eaten them yet. Because it literally, like you said, they just have things that say test flavor on them or something, right? I have seen these. Yes. Okay, I just seen it. They make the dill pickle one. Never mind. I know exactly who it is. I have not tried them. They're saying they're good, though. It was like my living room outside today. Drummer, that's so awesome. Yeah, a couple people... my one buddy was like, damn, well, I can't grill today. I said, why not, dude? Just leave your meat outside. It'll smoke itself. Or leave some weed outside and I'll come and smoke it for you. You know, whatever you prefer. I can make it happen. Honestly, the up north and what's the other one? Oh my god, what is the other brand by them? Who does fucking Blueface? Is it still up north? The blue packaging. John, help me out. What is and it's fucking, oh my god. Yeah, Fig Farms. Oh, Draw, I fucking love you. Yeah. Ah. God, what's the name of that goddamn company too now? AWS. What is it? Ascend? No. I don't even know, dude. You got me. Oh my god, it's not Ascend. Ascend does Ozone. Help me out here. Hell yeah, Brandon. I'm a banana fan. All my friends used to bring me the banana runs, and because a lot of my friends didn't like them, and they would just give them to me. I was spoiled when I was younger. I got more smoke than a magic show. I got more smoke than a ween show. Yeah, 100%. Oh, Fig Farms. Yeah, I just fucking, I'm slow at reading. Air Eyes, god damn it. Thank you. Whew. That's what I needed. Dude, I love some fucking runs. Never. They got that hair, but you're not supposed to feed them. Oh, drummer, what was it? Banana number 7? I've got a container of it back here, an old one, because it's the one that I bought. The banana number 7 from Revolution, that shit used to be so fire. It was number 6. Banana terps are hot right now? Oh, sweet. Good. Because that shit's kind of fire. I think it was banana number 6. Dude, I'm going to find out right now. I'm going to package up. Wait a minute. Where? Banana Punch, number 6. Look at that shit. This is my favorite little doob tube. I still use it to this day. This is the one from... Hold on, let's see. Package date. Oh, the test date was 10/30/2019. The package date was 12/13/2019, and the use by date was 12/13/20. This is my favorite doob tube in the world. I use it for special occasions. The little fucking banana punch. This is the first product purchased. I got both of them because I bought them 2 nights in a row. That's damn right, Drum. No, I don't know that I had any of the honey banana. Yeah, damn. I would love that banana punch number 6 was delicious. Yes, Guapo. That's, you know, that's to keep it safe. And they did make me buy it off rec, them assholes. But they did give me the, what did we used to get, like 40% or whatever. The good old days. Baby, bye bye bye. But yeah, that's that. Yeah. I do love some banana cannabis. I've only really had that one banana punch in 2020, even. 1/1/2020, even. Been a while. Oof, dude. That Ray Charles was fire. Oh, Bordello. Drummer Bordello was that shit too. Grape sugar cookies. Ugh. PTS had some. 1028 was phenomenal from PTS. That used to be my jam way back in the day. I smoked the fuck out of some 1028. Yeah, but there's a few. Drummer, we still me and Guapo go out to lunch with Joe and Chris once a month, once every other month or so. We just saw him a couple weeks ago.
Listen up, gangsters and honeys with your head done. Pull up a chair, hun.
Yeah, we absolutely will. The next time we see him, we absolutely will send that. Oh, they're a fucking hoot and a half, them two.
It starts at the ending. The bullet goes back in the gun. The bullet holes close in this chest of a brother.
Yeah.
Now he back
Used to be a lot of good ones. The early cannabis days, I met some of the best people. Yeah, I feel like patient-wise, right? Like obviously many of the employees were phenomenal too, and people I still talk to. I mean, Drummer is one of them. I still got a lot of good friends from the cannabis industry, but without a doubt, some of them patients that were coming through early day cannabis fucking are the, oh man. A very good chance. Yeah, that's a very good chance. And now, what's funny is Guapo gave Joe a code to get his, what is it, a Ghost 2 by Dr. Dabber. By using the code SDP at checkout for 10% off. Dude, I don't know why that just, it felt so, I should have had a little ad read down there. The Switch Go, shit! Switch 2? What is it called? You know what I mean. Yeah, I do actually. Oh, Drum, do you remember the husband and wife is, so you might be talking about the same people I am, maybe. They used to call me Professor. There was a husband and wife. I obviously know their names. I can't say it publicly, whatever, but they were the nicest people in the world. They would wait outside and only chat with me. Well, I mean, obviously they had to go with other people, but they only bought sweet pea oil, and I don't even remember what, but she was, there's some, I still go out to eat with them every once in a while. I actually owe them a dinner or something. It's been too long. We were supposed to go out for our birthdays in February. Me and him share the same birthday. It very well could be. Ooh! You know, I do really like that permanent marker. There's been a couple of them that I've had that have been pretty okay. I've also had one that was pretty bad. But that's the whole thing with, like, the names of cannabis, too, sometimes. It just don't mean anything, dog. Like, if, you know? Bro, it literally took me becoming an employee of cannabis to realize more of this shit, but, like, because I was doing inventory on a bunch of stuff, I mean, in the beginning days, I watched an OG Kush that came in labeled Indica. I watched an OG Kush come in that was labeled Sativa, and I watched an OG Kush that was come in named Sativa get relabeled to an Indica, and I just, you know, people just name shit to name shit, and none of them were the same. They all felt different, and the one that they switched from Sativa to Indica, it's like they found a different batch of it. Dude, I don't know, and that's why I'm not a breeder and shit too. So I don't want to speak technical terminology on nobody, but I promise you there was some goofy stuff going on, and the naming convention just doesn't really. Ugh. Oh, nice, John. What's crazy is, oh, what the what was it called? Some space cake or something? No. What was it called? Oh, Drum, you are flexing my old Illinois cannabis knowledge brain right now. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. I don't remember. Oh, it might have been Gorilla Glue 2. Yep, they used to have a GG4. Yep. They had another one, too, that, oh my god, it's driving me nuts, because straight in the name, it's like full-blown Scream Sativa. And then they brought it out as an Indica. And then, like, people told me they were cleaning their house smoking this shit, and I was like, dude, I don't make the Indica Sativa thing. And that's why, like, literally some of these instances, especially Revolution shit, is the reason why, too, I'm like, Sativa Indica is a bad measurement. It just doesn't make sense. Nope. Super Lemon Haze, maybe? Something close to that, man. I mean, we're close as fuck. Super Lemon Haze? No. What was it? Damn it, Drum. Nah, Blueberry Clem. But, like, Blueberry Clem could theoretically lean Indica. And I think that they still sell that one as like the Tindica, you know? Yeah. Absolutely baffling my mind. Like I said, Super Lemon Haze is what's coming to my mind, and I know that it's not right. but it's close to that. Mm. Anyway, you have no clue how hard my brain is racing trying to figure out this fucking thing's name. Ah! You know, your brain starts reeling on something that you know, but you're like, fuck, I can't give it up. I want to talk to y'all about anything else in the world right now, but I'm fucked. I got the damn strain in my head now. Oh, little group token. All right, Fam Bam Bigelow. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you are having a wonderful evening. Cheers to all of you. No, I think... All right. Oh, I can't. Cheers. Love y'all. Thanks for spending your time here. And thanks for helping me flex my brain here, Drum. You know what's crazy? I guess I can talk about that for a minute too. I have shared with myself. Hold on, I got it here. Okay, so back in the day, and I think it was on like, forget what website it was on, Seed Hunter or Strain Hunter or whatever. They used to have a lineage tree where you could go back through time and see like the different, the parentage of like pretty much all cannabis and like where it started to branch off and breed, but then no. Oh, fuck yeah, Dro. Anytime. Oh, man. Brandon, you can always send it to me via Facebook. I mean, that's really the way that you're gonna send it to me on Facebook. Or in email, peaceloveandcope@gmail.com, and I'll happily show this pearl joint. Seedfinder.eu. That's exactly what it is. That's the one that it used to be, but this is not. Hold on. Strain list, cannabis breeder, and seed banks.
And you wonder how people were dumb enough to vote for Donald Trump. Talk about it twice.
Oh, a little MKO. Okay, well. Fuck it. Here, Seed Finder. This is one of them I love. I used to love playing on this thing, but I don't think this is it because let's just say A. Let's go to anything. A little cushy. Let's see. Their comments, upload links. Oh, see, okay, so this kind of has it. This shows a little bit backwards of what breeds went into what to end up getting itself all the way over here. And a lot, you'll see like a lot of skunk ones, and then like land race type things on some stuff. Oh my god, show me the dynamic. Oh, see, this is kind of like what it used to be. Where you could like, this is kind of a dope map. This might be an evolution of what it used to be. A little cushy, and then you go all the way out to like the farthest dots that it maps are like, these are the most landrace, what is just indica / sativa USA hybrid early girl. Like, I don't know what that is actually. That's we're missing something for me, because Afghanian things are, I guess if you breed whatever the hell this is way out here, and then that's the lineage inwards to it, that makes sense. This is kind of, yeah, how they do this. I just used to like the one where it showed the furthest back that it went, and it said along the way all the different patterns of strains that went into it. This is kind of it. The graph is just tougher to read than what it used to be, for me at least. Because like, and then like just sativa, it just got bred with a sativa. Oh, is that right, Guap? I would love to figure out a way to help this. Alright, I'm gonna leave that open in my side. I also had there's a couple other ones. Genetics Galaxy. Enter the galaxy. Okay. So, have you ever seen this one? This one's wild. You start to go into it, and it's like, it's just a cluster of different, where different strains come from. And you can see right deep into this, like, bright cluster. I'm pretty sure that you start to see, like, see, I just don't know how to navigate this well. How do we breeder, strain name? Yeah, I think that's what some of the big, like this thing here. I like the concept. It just doesn't really work. I haven't played with... Oh, here we go. We got a 2D. What the hell is this? Even worse. See, yeah, this was fully made with AI then. It has to be. Because... And maybe they know some. I'm not trying to talk shit about people's skills outside of... But, like, the hell is this? Blue Raz. They're just random floating points out in the middle of empty space. So how does that happen? But anyway... Yeah. Yeah, that's... I'm sure more of these are made on that than not. See, this is more the style that I was looking for. Where these few strains up here create a tree and branch off into all these different things. And like, right, original Bay of Bengal sativa, original Central Asia ruderalis, naturalized indicas, and then it goes into like African landrace, North American Indian landrace, purple Mendocino. These are things that were like found kind of early, so like Kazakhstan and Siberian ruderalis. This is where we say like ruderalis comes from, you know, more intense regions of weather and shit. So it's hard because back in the day, a lot of breeders lied about the lineage just to keep other people from well, 100%. That's one thing, Brandon. But also, some people were told that the things that they were growing were certain things, so people continued to grow breeding off of that knowledge. And like, you know, like there's a lot of this is like playing telephone kind of at a certain point. And that's why I think like staying as close to land race as you can, where you actually know the lineage and background, can somewhat be the best of things. Like, yeah, I don't know. What's good, Mr. Rourke? Happy Thursday, brother. Yeah, and yes, genetic mapping would definitely help. Yeah, Brandon, that is fair. It's just the idea that like we understand that the light cycles on the equator are a certain way. Light cycles in the mountains are a certain way. In different regions of the world, different parts get different lights. And those plants grew most efficiently for that environment. So here's what the science would debate. Is it better to grow that plant in the same environment as before, like exactly how it had been naturally growing for many years? So like mountainous regions, you would decrease the oxygen level a little bit, pick up some of the or cool down some of the temperatures, make an easier light grab because it's kind of closer to the sun. So like you can mimic that environment or put it back in that environment, but is that the most efficient way that thing is going to grow? Is it going to produce its most resinous states in that environment? Or can you manipulate that plant outside of its own environment to be the most beneficial for something? But like, my debate to it is that regionally, each thing that grows naturally there is growing there and it's resistant to the things that are happening there, where if we move it from where it's naturally occurring, it's weed. It grows it's a pretty capable plant as far as growing and budding, especially if you know how to sex the plant and keep them separated. But does where it originated, if we leave it there, give you a different product than if you took it from its environment, put it into a new environment, and introduced it to new feeding cycles, new, light cycles, new air environment, new everything. Yeah. Oh. A little forced to call it something different by a homie. Yep. Yeah, I think that was like a lot of DJ Short used to have his name thrown on shit. But that's it, Brandon. So like, even when we talk about like finding the genetic makeup of the plant, does it morph because of its environment to be something that it isn't anymore? And if we're crossbreeding it with some other thing, what is the, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of variable to land race versus the multi-bred, crossbred through, you know. And if, like we saw in those few mapping things, right? Like the which one was it here? This one here. No, it was the one that Bob had. Where was that at? Oh, here. What is this all the way out here? This should be like the most original strain, but like some of the land races are in the middle here. So if we're breeding some random something that nobody really knows, we named it something, and then we bring it in, and then we start reintroducing those land races. What kind of effect does that have on the growth of the plant and the genetics of the plant? And like, I mean, think about how like humans breed. It's, you know, what, you know, if we bring two different cultural folks together and we breed them together, they can make babies. But like, if they don't speak they don't speak the same language, they don't get along, they're not like, they don't enjoy the same things, just naturally and culturally, whatever, well, then they end up separating, and like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, what's the commonality between plants and humans, you know? Because plants can talk to each other, you know? Jeez. Do I know how what? Yeah, I do. Yeah. But if you're trying to ask me to quote it right now, you got no shot, dude. Root exudates. Oh my god. How was I supposed to remember that? Is that the same thing as a mycelium network? Eating ice cream all through the night, from the first lick to the last sweet drop. This sugary feast just can't be stopped. Forget the dishes, forget the mess. Golly. They just talk underground. What are we listening? Eating this ice cream all the time. Golly, get some Bone Thugs on in here, son. Interacts with each other. Feed your plants molasses. Yeah, I used to hear that. Is that a real thing? I heard that a lot. I feed my plants Chippewa. They like it. Oh, nice. I have heard that a lot. Good. Microbe food. Oh, nice. That's really dope. What? Feed the soil. Give it molasses and poop. Now, I am not a grower. By the time I'm done listening to all of you, I'm sure at some point. But I at some point, you know, makes sense. I know who to come to first when that day happens. Happy people grow better weed. Fair. Yep. Yeah, I like that. Positive outlook. Good, yeah. Good intake. Yep. I think even uh yeah, you're right, Brandon. Happy people all together. Uh Probably just living a whole better existence, honestly. Well, it's because then you just know happiness and you're not seeking it, you know? Because to constantly seek it means that you don't have it. But people who can recognize their happiness and why it is that they're happy, they enjoy the things that they have and the things that they do, then that is what happiness is. And so in that case, that's just all of it above happiness and health and love and fulfillment. Yeah, I respect that. Well, and don't let it, my as one of my friends said, don't let perfection be the enemy of good. Where maybe growing will find you some of that inner peace that um settles some of the stresses. And obviously, I kind of know more what's going on with you and shit. But the two, thing is, um, maybe it'll bring you some peace. I don't know. And if not, I'll help you smoke it. And then that should help bring you some inner peace too. It's temporary and short lived, though. Yeah, and honestly, that shit is beautiful. I love that. Yeah. I think a lot of us probably a common reaction to go away from your hobbies and the things that you do for simple pleasures typically because there's other stresses that are taking your thoughts away. But that's it too, is like don't get distracted by the stress and don't let it take over your whole existence. I think there's probably a happy medium there where I've heard both of you specifically say to me directly that being inside the garden is the thing that brings you peace and gives you comfort. So yeah, I do say maybe take your little break and get yourself, try to get it right, but then putting that effort back into that thing that you love might help expedite the overcoming phase. Starting to believe the people that tell me that outdoor week. Well, I'm still like inside growing nowadays tough. Yeah, but so check this out. My thing is, a lot of the cannabis that we've consumed for our entire lives, up until this is why I keep saying we are the test subjects. We don't even know if what we are consuming now is what we were ever supposed to be consuming. And the concentrate side of it, fine, because it is still pretty very whole plant of an experience, but I don't know if we were supposed to consume that amount of it. And I'm not like, trying to be some weirdo who's not advocating. Like, I love this stuff, but I've been wondering more and more as I progress through this and we see the data coming out and the new studies that are happening, that more people are having some complications from consuming cannabis than ever before, especially in the psychiatric side. So elevated stress, elevated anxiety, elevated depression, elevated paranoias, right? Like those aren't necessarily qualities that we're seeking or should want, but also too, like, higher risk at heart attacks and strokes and certain shit. So we are the test subjects, and to continue to believe that the processes we're using now, because we've perfected that process is the process that we're supposed to be using. I still am not fully convinced in that either. I advocate for CBD use quite regularly because I've seen how that other aspect of the plant really incorporated with the THC side of it because it's the most available. Incorporating some of that CBD or the whole plant experience, getting any excess cannabinoids and putting it in, gives this kind of more balanced, but also effective result, right? We're getting better anti-inflammation, we're getting better stress relief, we're getting better fucking anti-convulsion, and there's a lot of properties that just consuming enriched THC cannabis product may be hurting us with. And I'm not trying to, again, I'm not being a hater or nothing. I just think that it's worthwhile for everybody to consider that ideology. And I just don't want any of my friends to be the test subjects or the ones who go down from it because they're going, hoorah, everything's good. You know, I've lost a couple of my old friends who consume cannabis on a regular basis who were in their, 50s and 60s a little bit early, right? Like, I feel like, and both of them, heart issues, right? Like, two of the ones that are standing out to me, heart issues, in sleep, fucking whatever. So, and again, I'm not being some quack or some conspiracist, but I'm not trying to feed more fuel to the idea that this thing is bad. My idea is that we consider what we're consuming and actually pay more attention to the truth behind it. Like, we really are the test subjects right now, and it's because of a consumerism process. And this is why I love what Guapo says in the grow organically. He has a very high profile for the cannabis he consumes, and I respect the fuck out of it, and I think everybody should. I think access to it is harder than we need it to be. That's why I always am advocating for better access to. And I think that the access to information, like we've been talking about tonight, even to consider what the fucking plant is that we're about to consume, is very askewed and off. And even when it's left to testing, where people are doing, molecular tests, terpenes, cannabinoids, flavonoids, and we're getting the results back, well, they're doing it on 7 nugs instead of the entire plant. And is there a way to test the entire plant and make sure that each part is what it is? No, man. There's a lot of finite sciences that you can control in other parts of science that you can't in cannabis. And if that's the case, I'd rather leave it to the organic, natural side of things where it's organically happening. There is a more robust profile, and it's not just so peaked in one category, especially the category where all of us have done it. All of us have consumed some very bland ass THC products that is just so distilled for THC, where no excess cannabinoids have been reintroduced to it. And it's like these vape pens where you can smoke them all fucking day long and you don't really know that you feel much. But it's just THC shit. It's just boring, bland, not very fun. It does help reduce some of the aggression in the racy thoughts. It helps kind of keep you at some calm homeostatic state instead of this elevated anxiety that a lot of people are going through. But it's a it's worth all of us recognizing that there is a possibility that the shit that all of us are consuming right now isn't good. It's not that it's bad, it's that it's not all good. Okay? And all of us, even advocately wise, I'm somebody who is, I would rather see with a more transparent scope at the molecular level what is going on here. This is why I'll go on record saying it a million more times. It would be better to have the Burger King of cannabis, where you can have it your way. Come in and give me an isolated or distilled version of every different part of the plant. Take all cannabinoids, put them in separate jars, just like the vape industry used to be, the little e-juice vapes where you could put how much PG, how much VG, how much fucking flavorants, how much, you used to be able to put different additives into it. I want to be able to do that with cannabis, because then it leaves it up to you to figure out what you think is best for you, instead of a doctor telling you finitely, or some other level of expert who needs a license to do what they're doing. Like, the licenses that bud tenders get now is just passing a thumbprint background check that you're not a criminal. It's not to be that you understand cannabis any more than anybody else. So even the people distributing and representing the product that I'm saying we don't really maybe know as much, don't know the fucking product as much. So this is, I beg to question some of the things. All right, sorry. I'll stop ranting and get back in here. Let me read some stuff. Oh man, touch grass, smoke grass. I'm into it. Microbes for the mental health. Side is not impossible, just depends on your situation. Chi-Town, that's fair. Tripled in potency since the 70s. Even then, some. It's even bigger than that in some places where people are. And regardless if it's in one piece of flower or not, people are reaching over 20% THC by volume, or THCA by volume, cannabis products, and it's just wild, And in the 70s, I mean, I've got High Times magazines back here, which is like a great historical reference. I've got them on my computer too. I said back here because there's some over my shoulder on a bookshelf, but there's also some on the computer. It's a great historical reference because they would tell you some of the percentages of things, and you were getting anything from 2 to 7% THC product. But what else did it have inside of it? What other excess cannabinoids were more regularly abundant? Or is it better to not have that much THC? Well, old heads say my stuff from back in the day was better, and it was all good. I felt good for the whole, I've been consuming for 20 years or so, even more than that now, and yeah, it's been great the whole time. Sticks and stems and all. I mean, we picked them out, but sticks and seeds, concentrate, super saturated. Yeah, I mean, yeah, THC percentage doesn't equate to potency. 100% THC, and that's exactly it, Brandon. There's excess parts of this plant that make it more beneficial than just what THC is. The best shit I ever had was 17%. Some of the best shit I ever had, literally from the Illinois cannabis market, I think they was coming in at 10, 11, 12%. The last batch that they put out was 14. And it didn't make the cut because they didn't want it. It was a San Fernando Valley OG Kush. It was phenomenal, just the best shit. Yeah, 12 to 18 is the zone. Yeah, it's 31% shit that was straight trash. Didn't even give me high. Yeah, bingo. Give me a mixture of cannabinoids. Yeah, 100%. Give me. The entourage effect is a beautiful thing to reach for, but when it's all being bred for THC, there's no entourage. It's just one bland effect. And when it's remediated and when it's fucking cooked off or whatever the fuck it is, like if it's, terpenes are being degraded at rates that aren't great, and that's why, again, BHO might be one of the more quality products because of the retention of some of the terpenes. But yeah. I love this plant. Mixture. Nobody's lying about 18% weed. Yeah, I mean, to me sounds exactly like the synthetic hemp market that everyone is bastardizing. Yeah, 100%. 45%. Uninfused? What keef did you sprinkle on it? Yeah, I mean, keef that was coming out in the beginning of the market through even nowadays in the market, they've kind of pushed it into the 40s and 50s in some of them, but keef comes out at 36% THC by volume. So no plant material except for the little particulates that break off with your trichomes, minimal plant material, and more of just straight trichomes is 35 to 37%, but all of a sudden somehow your plant with plant material in the middle of it is 45%. It don't make no damn sense. Yeah, every time, drum, yeah. When people tell me what the percentage is, I go, yeah, that's okay. Thank you for, it's good that you know stats. And some, I'm not trying to hate on anybody for it. they've invested their money into this product. That's what they believe in. I try my best to let them understand that like excess things about this process besides the cannabis is going to make it better for me. So I often ask them questions like, are there any excess cannabinoids? Do you know the terpene profile? Who's the creator of it? Because if it's bought in packaging, then there's a creator, and just tell me who the packager is, because more times than not, it's who grew the cannabis that makes it good, rather than is the cannabis good because of some arbitrary testing numbers. And it's not arbitrary because they are measuring something, but when it's faked as much as it is, and you're only measuring for the dumbest thing in the whole plant, like, you know. So yeah. Yeah, Brandon, and that's it too. Like, you know, I used to try to explain to people, anybody that was willing to listen, that THC percentages aren't ever going to matter. Find out what people are saying to you about who is good. They're going to come in and buy one of everything. They're going to try everything out. That's just human nature. It's back there. Let me give it a whirl. I'll be the sucker who takes the hit. Even if you're the person standing in front of me that says no. I mean, it says some of my favorite words in there. Banana punch, fucking tangerine, whatever, tangy, right? Like, it says some of my favorite words. Florida orange. I'm gonna smoke that thing just to try it out. Those are my strains. G13, fucking. But anyway, so yeah, just take that information from people. Who's growing good? What, you know, those things mean more. If the trim, send that sift to the buds and dust them, then call the lab to come pick up their sample. Yeah, 1000% satisfied. There's no way shit is 45% without being infused. Yeah, I also agree with that. It's THCA too. Yes. Well, so is, yeah, even all of it. Yeah. Somebody once asked me if they think flour would ever be 90 to 100% flour. I tried very hard to keep a straight face. I remember that, Trump. Yeah. Convert that to THC properly, please. Yeah, 0.87%. Yeah. And if they are actually selling, and this is the thing, like, I'd rather know the THCA percentage if that's what's coming on the plant. Because, and sure, could I do backwards math to figure it out? Yes, I could, but if there's already activated THC in the plant, because you can activate, and some just naturally happens through the growth process if you pick things a little bit later, THC will form without full-blown combustion, just through natural degradation. So what we can do is just keep the THCA percentage, because some people actually, like Drum said earlier, people are juicing or just trying to get THCA off of the plant and use it for its thing. That's why, like I said, the Burger King of cannabis, that's going to be far easier for people to know. Flour twice, man. Double flour. Yeah, I said also in a sentence earlier while I was writing something, and hit send, and then immediately regretted my life. In one sentence, I said also. I'm also gonna do this also. And I was like, fuck. It drives me nuts. If I read it when somebody sends it to me or something, you know, I'm like, whoa, yeah. You didn't say it out loud. Touche. But I sent it. Might as well. Because now it's, they'll be able to keep it as a record of my stupidity. For sure, should I say Illinois hash? Yeah, well. I mean, Keef is theoretically... hash is a general classification of the plant's extract. So, sift extract would technically be a hash of sorts, but clearly we all know that that's skirt-tailing through the agreed-upon verbiage where we all have said that sift is not now a hash, it's It's a keef, right? And there's a distinct difference that all of us are familiar with, but any form of extract of the plant, including sift, is technically hash. According to my understanding of the words that we try to represent cannabis by. And that's what, like, my other thing is too. Y'all know I love to talk about it. Like, we need to get the verbiage about how we talk about this thing correct still. There's still unagreed upon and like, we literally had friends the other day ask us, so is THCA flower real? Like, and these are people who are very smart, and they know, but it's hard to get around the fact that people use different words to describe something, and it's not done under the same level of rules and stuff. So now people are just confused. So there's confusion that goes on with this within the verbiage with which we communicate this plant's efficacy, grow habits. There's just things that people say that it's interpretable, and it doesn't mean the same damn thing. And if you interpret it in a way for to exploit people, especially in their pocketbook, for the rest of us who are cannabis folks, we're like, that's fucking a dick move, and I don't like it. But for those who are saying it because we all should commonly understand, I mean, we all know what people are talking about sometimes when they say the words, you know, but it doesn't actually connect alphabetically or grammatically. But at the same time, you know what I mean? We can all agree that some things are what they are, but that is the one where they will exploit people, and it's a monetary gain for them to exploit, to say the word hash, because hash also carries a connotation. Am I saying the word? What? I don't know why that word sounds so wrong to me. You ever say a word that doesn't sound right? You know, connexion. Anyway, it's a bad reason for them to make more money off of a product that is hot. Jerks. Rosin is rosin, hash is hash. It is bubble hash, finger hash. What was the process of the hash? Well, and descriptive words do help. I'm right there with you, John. You know, saying what you say, but like Drummer will also tell you, and I don't know if it's in these next few statements, people are coming up with fucking names for like the process with which they made the hash. You know, they're putting words together that's like, it don't even make sense sometimes. Oh, Drummer, thank you. I love that you're defending me. It was the autocorrect's fault. There are a lot of different kinds of hash. And there's some that might not even be fully explored yet. You know, extracting through a different medium could result in, and this is why, like, we have butane, we have CO2, we have alcohol, we have you know, water, heat, a mixture of a bunch of them. There's then post-processing processes that help take it to another level. So if you washed it, then do you heat press it? If you you know, if you put it through a CO2 or even a BHO, do you whip it and aerate it? Do you just put it into a vac oven? Like, what are you doing to make the next, you know, there's a lot of different processes. So who knows what the best process for this is yet? I don't know. Yes, people who are looking for hash typically are looking for bubble hash or pressed hash. Those are the two most common things that people recognize hash as from, like, old school interpretations of hash, because that's the only way that they were able to make the product back then, or that's the ways that was mainly available. There was some back in the day. There was people extracting through like alcohol, but it was more of a tincture thing. Yeah, I remember the first vial I got. It was like this big. It looked like a little. Oh my god, I got some itchy facial hairs going in my nose and just pissing me off. It was like this little, it looked like a Zelda bottle, had like a little cork in it, and it had some cannabis stuff that it was like dark, and you'd pull it out and you like spread it on your like joints or whatever. It was like the first. I don't know what the process was, but I remember getting one back in the day. This is like probably early 2000s of sorts, and I was even putting it on my cigarettes and stuff, smoking it on my cigarettes back when I was a dirty cigaretter. You ever heard of thumbprint? Yeah. And that's it too. Each company then gets to interpret their own way of doing it by calling it something different. Oh, people calling CO2 oil RSO. Yep. Mm-hmm. Satisfied gets it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there are just people who just say oil. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, fucking marketing departments. Well, and that's it. Is a marketing department is as far, you know, away from the process of growing or consumption. Also, I'm not saying that they don't have any access to or they don't consume. It's probably those that do that make the best of the marketing. But it's very, you know. It's a disconnected from the handling of the product position, and that's okay. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying that it is a very easy way for them to misinterpret or not know what exactly is going on in the process, which is why like all of us cannabis heads get a little bit tweaked out when people who are only have degrees and titles get the positions and then do the work, because they do the work so it doesn't follow the patterns that we all know cannabis to be. It can be disappointing. It's you know, again, all of us know how to interpret what you're saying, but it is very misleading. And it's not only misleading, if that's the common way of speaking about it, that you're going to continue to speak about it, it's going to overlap with other people who are doing it correctly. And that makes for a very hard, it's hard for the end consumer to draw any lines to anything and make any actual sense of it, especially when people are trying to use something medicinally. So my advocacy is for the understanding of what people are consuming. And I think the best way to do so is by, like we talked about earlier, maybe telling your processes of growing on the label, what testing you passed and failed, and what cannabinoids, terpenes, and flavonoids are the top, you know, maybe 5 to 10 of each in every one of your products. You know, like if that was the level of testing that was on the outside of the package and the text that was on the outside of it, instead of worrying about saying this product contains cannabis, no shit, Sherlock. Or to have it say that no one under the age of 21, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or the street address of the laboratory, the manufacturer, and the distributor. Like, who cares about any of that product or any of that jargon? I don't even know what product's sitting inside here. The only bit of information you give me on the outside of packaging is a THC number, and you gloat that thing at me like it's the only reason I'm supposed to buy this. Alright, sorry. I'm ranting, but I love this shit. Yeah. Hash originally was named for the regions that it came out of. Each region typically had a slight difference in the process of making hash. Exactly. There's the blonde Lebanese, and the I think it was like a Moroccan red, and a, you know, the Hawaiian hash, I guess, was more of the resinous stuff. So yeah, I don't know. You're absolutely right, Brandon. 1000%. Oh yeah, the cured resin in the, yeah, I remember you talking about that. That's funny as hell. So drum. A lot of old heads just call it hash. They might ask you for like blonde Lebanese, or they might ask you distinctly for like bubble hash or Hawaiian or Moroccan. You know what I mean? Because that equates to them to some degree, but it didn't. That verbiage didn't transcend the market and make it to where that's the common thread of speak now. Salsa courier. Oh, don't be a dirty cigarette-er. I mean, if you do cigarettes, don't. I love you too much, and I don't want you to do cigarette. I'll give you hugs instead of cigarettes. Yeah, it'll get you salsa. I want oil. Oh man, I still laugh about it today. The lady that came in and said, "Can I get a pound of loud?" I said, "Pardon me, ma'am?" She said, "I need 1 pound of loud." I said, unfortunately, you can get 2.5 ounces. Well, how much is that? I said, that is about an eighth, like a sixth, seventh. I don't know. It's like a weird number of a pound. It's not a pound. Well, fuck that. Give me a half pound then of some loud. And I was like, ma'am, I'm telling you, I can't. 2.5 ounces. Well, I don't know what that means. And then I brought out a bunch of little fucking jars that didn't show any cannabis inside of it. And I said, it's about this much plastic's worth of cannabis. I don't know what to tell you. What's inside of that? Well, how much is in there? 1/8. Well, how much is that? 1/8 of an ounce. Well, how much is that? 1/16 of a pound. Well, what do you mean? Well, fuck, man. I'm trying to do math for you. 108 of those sons of guns or whatever. I don't know. Fuck. You want it? I will sell it to you. That's all I can sell you, though. I promise. And I don't have loud in here. I have G6, Mag Landrace, East Coast Sour Diesel. I've got some DJ Shorts, Blueberry. I got some fucking Joliet Jake. You know, I got some Berry Bubba Kush. I can do that. Well, is any of that the loud? I don't know. I don't know the loud. I'm not as good at that. Oh, indica versus sativa. Statindica. All of the hybrids. You get some birds high? That's how I like it. I want my cannabis to be getting birds high. What? The hybrids. I need a hybrids, dog. This lack education and consistency across the industry, 100%. It is a generalized pointer, but like it's just know that pointer can be as broken, way more broken probably even than a compass needle, you know? So, sorry. I need a 35% sativa. 35, too weak. 36 or better. Salsa, I literally had this conversation with the guy. I brought him out, and on the package, it said 32.5. Excuse me. Now, mind you, at the time, I'm ordering all of the cannabis. I know what stuff is the best in the state. I'm ordering the most of that because I think it's the best. All of my employees think that it's the best. Everybody that comes in as a consumer thinks it's the best. And I went and told, this is a friend of mine, a genuine, I'm not fucking around, somebody that I've sat and played many games of poker with. He came in, he said, I need 35% or higher, whatever. I said, let me go back and find it. And I found a 32.5%, and it's one of my literal favorite fucking plants in the whole industry, dude. It was Mandarin Z, Mandarin Skittles, whatever the hell they called it at the time. I brought it out. I said, here you go. This is what you want. And he goes, oh no, this is 32%, dude. I said, I literally need it to be 35 or higher. I'm no joke. My pain is at the most it's ever been. That's the only shit that works for me. And I said, dude, you know me personally. For my whole life, you've understood that I try my best to consume decent cannabis. All right, not guapo decent because he says I smoke mids, but fucking decent enough for a lot of people, okay? And that fucking Mandarin Z is fire. It's way better than the fucking cornbread that you're trying to buy by a company that I don't know their fucking name. It is some tiny little nuggets of shit and it says 37% on the side. I'm telling you, don't buy it. And he said, I'd rather take the cornbread, brother. That's my thing. And then 2 weeks later, he came back in. He goes, yo, you were probably right. That cornbread sucked. And I was like, yeah, because the fucking THC percentage don't matter. Jesus. You know? And it's a friend I'm trying to explain. Sucker don't know. Alright, see some of you tomorrow at the course. Guapo, I miss you already, brother. Hell yeah. Temple balls. That's some fire. Ay, guap. We need to start using the term traditional hash. Well, what is traditional hash for? Which one? Traditional hash. Which one are we settling on? Moroccan? Lebanese? Pressed? Bubble? We're talking about pressed hash then. But like literally a lot of stuff we used to get was like finger hash and shit also. Like from India and shit, they used to make finger hash and send it over here too. He said just yes. So pressed hash. Alright. Well, I would like to know if it's finger hash or not. That would help me because I don't want that. I don't want to smoke your fingerprints. Oh yeah, I honestly, Mr. Rourke, I would love to. I've had some of the wildest customer interactions in the cannabis space, better than anything in the whole world. And I've also sat across from some of the coolest people that have ever existed. You know, and I'll tell you a wild one. And I don't know why this just popped into my head out of anything. But I was a camera watcher back in the day. I used to do work on one computer screen and leave the cameras up on another computer screen so I could watch what was happening around the dispensary to see if I was needed anywhere. I used to have like the bud tenders, they could either poke their head out and yell to me, or they would just wave at the camera because they know I was watching enough, and I would just run into the other room and help them out. But one day, one of the bud tenders, I see him on the camera. He's like, "Oh shit!" And like the girl, like she's like got like a iPad and showing him the iPad, and he's like, "Oh," she turns around. He's like putting his hands on his head. She's like laughing. You can see her scrolling through, and then he like goes back. He takes another look. Oh, he comes back. He's fucking. Oh my god. Then he's like, okay, you can see now there's a rushedness going on inside the dispensary. He's trying to get this girl out of there. Finally, I see him bring some cannabis. He like in the middle of the oh my gods. He walks over, he gets the cannabis product, he throws it on the counter. He rings her up real quick. Boom, she goes out. As soon as she exited the door, he came flying into the office. You're never gonna guess what just happened. I feel violated. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm like, what are you talking about? That girl out there, she said, hey, you know, I don't know how it even came up, what the story was. He goes, but she looks at me and she goes, well, do you want to see the tree of life? And he goes, well, I don't know what that is. She goes, well, is it okay if I show you? And he goes, sure, I guess. He goes, she pulls out an iPad and it's pictures of her in the buff with like a tree painted on the back of her thighs, and like the tree is like doing dances and shit. And like, I was like, holy Christ, what? He's like, yeah, that's what I just got in my face. I'm like, there's no way. Why are people so wild? Why would you believe that this? And he was like one of the youngest kids there out of everybody. He was like a 21-year-old little one, you know, 22, maybe 23, whatever. But he seemed very violent. Well, I don't know how he felt ultimately, but the reactions, I saved them for a long time. They might even be on an old phone somewhere. But just the hair pulling and the, you know, people were wild. I had a lady once. She said, oh yeah, I had breast cancer. I said, oh ma'am, I'm sorry to hear that, whatever, you know, I hope everything's going okay. Oh, she goes, no, I've gone through treatments and stuff. I said, oh, okay, good, because you look good. Like, I didn't know like that you had cancer, like you carry yourself very well. And then she goes, oh, so you're complimenting my chest. And I was like, whoa, no, not at all. Do you want to see him? And the lady starts flashing me. We got like 20 cameras in the building, dude. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Whoa, wait a minute. You know, there's some wild ones that came through back in the day. I did never see it, but she did say that she tattooed on because they were replacements. Okay, hers got taken, new ones got bolted on, and she tattooed the fronts. She said, "Well, do you want to go over by the bathroom and check it out?" I said, "No, everything's okay. You're the good luck to you, all the best to you. Bye, see you. You know, wild ones in there, man." Oh, lab shopping. Placebo effect on that percentage question, well, maybe. Traditional hashtag category. And you have specific pressed finger, etc. Just put it on the label. Oh, I like that. Version of bubble hash is more desirable. The dried sift or pressed into a temple ball. Bubble hash to me is a water process that is filtered through bubbling bags. Bubble bags. That's what bubble hash is to me. So I don't believe labs are doing anything weird. It's the cultivators who are adding shit to the flower but not declaring it's been infused. I think that's happening, Satisfied, but I also think back in the day, people were, let's just say they were, I don't want to say they were paying to have the specific tests. Like, I just think if the test wasn't as desirable as wanted, that maybe other tests, maybe they retested another batch that was better. I don't know if that was a possibility, or if they were just using the standard industry sway of 15% to manipulate numbers post, or if they were paying for the labs to test it and swing them things. And I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's a reality or not. I don't see why a laboratory is above doing something like that. And I think there's integrity in all spaces, but I also think there's an ability to backdoor some stuff in all spaces, even as on the surface integrity it looks, you know? I'm just saying, we got Milli Vanilli'd once, so I don't want it to happen again, in a different way. I'd rather have loose bubble. Oh, I don't know if you're supposed to have a loose bubble. I don't know if that's good for your health long term or not. It's tattooed the fronts on there. Mr. Rourke, I'm so vanilla, dude. I'm not, like, my boys used to tell me all the time. I hang out with some very hip characters, you know? They're like integrated into the world and they know like what's cool and new. I once was sitting amongst a circle of them smoking a dubious doobie, a very big one. And they said, "Man, you're like super Vermont." And I didn't know what it meant, but it's always kind of stuck. And I think we all kind of know what it means, right? Like, I don't even know if I've ever been to Vermont, but like when he said it, it made sense. It felt like, you know, calling somebody vanilla, but in a different way, you know? Like, you just don't know shit. You might still ride a horse somewhere, you know what I mean? And not that riding horses is bad. I think that's really cool. I just don't, you know? But I act like it, I think. You know what I mean? And Satisfied Mind, happening years ago, I believe there's agreements between shady people on both sides, 100%. Not only do I believe it was happening in the past, I know a few guaranteed instances of it happening. Like, I know exact products that were being manipulated and for what reasons they were being manipulated. And some of them were being manipulated not to throw a smoke screen at the consumer, but to throw a smoke screen at the state so that the state wouldn't question certain things. Because if there's so much of certain products in there, you can't have other volumes of other things, you know, like hydrocarbons or, you know, solvents of sorts. So I know for fact that some things were, you know, a little bit
I personally
swayed.
understand because I was so young when my
Um,
father was killed.
but like also
Those dark days
in
taught
some
me
of the
what it
instances where it did happen, I know by
was.
what,
Cost of violence.
by some of the exact values that things were manipulated.
To the lessons of
And like to me, I'm like, I don't, well, that doesn't bother me. I don't care about that. Yeah, well, gross to a certain degree. When we're talking about acceptable values in plenty of other aspects of in consumables, right? Now, granted, our standards for thresholds of how much you're allowed to consume of certain products is far greater in America than it is in some other places. They'll allow us to straight consume some garbage, right? But there are some distinctions against some things that aren't necessarily as harmful as they've made them out to be, but they've made arbitrary classifications to enforce whatever rules those are, right? Parts per million laws and percentages for tax rates and certain things, right? So I know why certain things were manipulated. And for me saying that, I will tell you that I know for a fact that certain things have been manipulated up and certain things have been manipulated down. Okay? Well, where would it benefit you to manipulate things up? It's in the showable percentages of things. Where would it benefit you to manipulate things on the way down? It's on the state-facing things. And I think that that's also why the state got so aggressive towards trying to pick out a state-facing software like Metric instead of BioTrack, because I believe through the BioTrack tracking process that things might have been more easily manipulable, okay, because there was an uploading of the test results and things, right, where it wasn't fully integrated, where the laboratories were updating the testings and everybody was seeing it happen in live time, right? Because I think that that's some of what Metric is supposed to do. It's supposed to make a government-facing side of things where they're able to track all aspects of this a little bit more clearly. Do they know what they're tracking? I still don't believe they do, as long as they look at their spreadsheets, because a lot of state employees, you know, who are doing these jobs, inspections and things, and I'm not hating on them, I've enjoyed a lot of their company, but what they're literally doing is reading the question on the left: does this have 5 parts per million or not? No. Okay, well then they get a good check mark. Yes. Well, then they get an X with an explanation next to it. This is why this happened. And it's their interpretation of it from either the lab's interpretation of it, the cultivator's interpretation of it, or the dispensary's interpretation of it, which goes to the inspector. And then they have to, like, figure out. So, like, there's no actual real line of justice. There's a gray zone of justice where they allow some things to pass and they allow some things, they fine you for other things. And on any given day, the consistency from inspector to inspector is it doesn't hold up. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a weirdness in this thing that doesn't make sense. Yeah, the state lab. Yeah, 100%. Okay. And like I said, hopefully they have the testing standards for the things that I've asked for earlier, a more see-through interpretation of the plant for what it has in it, what it has had go into it, and like, you know, a true thumbprint of what the product is that you're consuming, and not just some, well, they met our packaging standards of putting the name on it, putting the date on it, making sure the dates haven't expired, because that's all the state cares about. They don't care about the end consumer or them understanding what the product is. So if this helps that process, great. If it's just another level to make things more enforceable, then fuck, that is gross and it sucks. And it would only benefit you then to have a lab in your back pocket that is not the state's standard lab. Good microbials in the grow will fail the flower testing. They can't determine the difference in Illinois, but do other states. Well, and that's the whole thing. The only way it should be done. Well, and that's you know, we'll see how it pans out. I'm intrigued. There's scientific tests that can tell the difference between beneficial and harmful microbes, but Illinois just lumps them all together. I would imagine so, because this is one of the bigger capitalistic, you know, regimes and states altogether. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, Illinois won't force the licensed labs to buy more equipment. They'll wait for federal guidelines before changing our failure limits. Yeah, I would imagine so. That makes sense too. I was referring to the state labs setting the standards. Oh yeah. Well, I'm cool with there being a standard of testing if it's for, like I said, to benefit the thumbprint process of it, for us to see what is the makeup of the plant, where if the lab is only testing for enforcement, which means that they only test, you know, for microbials, or they only test for parts per million of certain chemicals and they exclude others. Like, that's the whole thing. Is so a lot of pesticides don't pass, but there's other pesticides that will. So just use the ones that will. And it's just like the steroid doping shit. Like, the new thing comes out now that has a tweak in its molecular chain, but does relatively the same thing. And, well, it's not that old thing that you were testing me for. And until you make a law against the thing that I'm spraying it on now, or spraying on it now, well, there is no interpretation for what, if it's consumable or not. And I think that thing, that constant race away from what they can't use, where I would say, like, have a standard of what is usable, and they do, right? Like, we know that, but let's GTI Cresco make it happen. Well, and that's it. Is it for consumerism? Is it for that process, or is it for enforcement? Because, and I don't know which one benefits cultivators more. I don't know if it's to have an educated consumer or not. Because an educated consumer, according to what I've been saying all night, an educated consumer may consume less if all of the science was presented to them. Not less because they're in fear of massive ramifications from it. I mean, theoretically, heart attacks and strokes are massive ramifications from it, but because they have a standard for what to use and when and how. Yeah, it benefits the MSO if they're cheap. Yeah, well, and that's the whole thing. If you continually allow the narrative to be that THC is the thing that is benefiting the consumer, if it's the thing that's getting them high or getting them the feeling that they're desiring most, which is what people are trying to do. They're trying to find the thing that benefits them the most. And all of us who understand go, hey, look, there's way more to it. But I couldn't, even if I wanted to, tell you what's inside of that plant. I can get you the lab results, but the lab results were from a small portion of a large crop. And to guarantee that that is the same thing as what's over there, like, I just can't. So in that, so what's the best standardization of testing? Do you test every single nugget that comes through to make, you know what I mean? By the way that they do testing, whether it's chromatography or whatever the hell they're doing to test it, what, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just so, there's so many variables that how do you set up a reasonable test that is for anything else, especially if you're the state, but to benefit you as the state? Which, what benefits the state is enforcement and shit. That's what makes them money. And for an MSO, they're going to try to do the thing that's going to benefit them and make them money, which is currently being a THC pusher. So we're stuck. We're in between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Yeah, exactly. That's it, Brandon.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, I like that. Satisfied. That would be sweet. So, like, literally any product that is made from that plant, I would like to, or no matter what, that batch of stuff, whether it goes into vapes, whether it goes into concentrate, whether it goes into edibles, topicals, transdermals, flour, whatever form of method of ingestion that they break that thing down into, I would also like to see, like you said, a, you know, a COA, a more in-depth COA, you know, like, and the ones that are out there now aren't bad. A certificate of analysis, but it's also, what are we analyzing? What are the points with which come back? Well, and that's it, Brandon. It's all going to test differently. So why even bother? Is the entourage effect okay enough for us to have a thing? What I would rather see is them actually go find, okay, let's say it's a single bed, okay, and in those beds, I don't know how many hundreds of plants a cultivation site can put onto a bed. Satisfied, you might be able to tell me more properly, but I would like them to take, you know, products from a couple different plants. I would like them to take some tops and some lows and really kind of pick a good variety off this plant and have them give a range of things, right? Because there is a swayed range. It's not supposed to be, okay, it's 26.79% of something, because we can measure that on one individual nugget for its makeup, but for the rest of the plant, like we said, that doesn't equate. So if we put a range of things, I think it would help kind of make it more interpretable or more understanding to the people interpreting. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if everybody can get the traceability from the state, then the consumer should see it as well. 100%. I mean, they should just put it on a QR code on every package now. And that's exactly it. I do understand that the cultivator prepares the lot for testing. So they literally can tape the 7 best nugs that they have off of the entire lot and send those in. And then the lab's supposed to come in and grab a random sample from that lot that they've hand selected and picked, right? Or they come in and get one from a random cutting of it. Yeah, and it is too easy to just fudge the numbers. Yeah, you're right, Brandon. It's a very tough, and this is why also too, I've tried to help people understand that, like, when I say cannabinoids as being the second most important part of consumption, I typically mean cannabinoid ratio or full-blown makeup. Like, I'm not talking about individual percentages of. It's nice to know that THC is the number one most abundant, and that CBD has, you know, half of the amount of THC, and, you know, so those percentages, when it breaks down to that equation, it's very nice to have, but we don't see enough of that quite averagely. I would like to kind of see a top 5 cannabinoids, a top 5 terpenoids, top 5 flavonoids, and which ones are the most abundant through the thing, you know? And from that, I'll be able to extrapolate what I'm trying to find, you know, if it's available. Yep. And that's how a lot of Bee Bud popcorn actually has higher THC percentages than the flower that was picked as their A's and premiums and stuff, because of however they then also can put stuff through that. Granted, they try to make them THC numbers the highest on their flower, but also some of them aren't willing, because that flower is so good, to even then go back and spread more sift on it or whatever. So they're just giving you the best product in the flower, and then in the, you know, bee buds or whatever, because everybody's buying in bulk and they'd rather you spend, you know, a couple $100 over 60. Yeah, 100% satisfied. Brandon, you also have a good night, my guy. Appreciate the hell out of you. Anymore, it's hard to trust test results. Just too many variables to question and doubt. I trust it with a plus and negative 5%. Well, in the what you call it? I would even say 10%, because the industry standard is 15%. So, like, and I'm talking about literal what they write on the side of the package. Because in some instances, something that is 75%, you can put it on the package as 85% because of the industry standard 15%, where you can be within a range. And that's why, too, like I say, I would rather see a range, because it is typically a range to begin with. But fuck yeah, satisfied. And that's what I respects about you. I really do appreciate that. Well, and that's it, is like, somebody's got to have integrity somewhere. Got to get done something. So, yeah. I'm hopeful. You know, and even then, like, I love to come with, I'm not just trying to bitch about anything. I'm not bitching at all. I'm trying to interpret what I've seen and what I think is going on. I don't necessarily have all the answers, but I think my resolution to it would be to say, put the you know, little sway, the percent, you know, the gap of whatever the tops and the bottom is of that thing. Yeah, satisfied. Just be a good human. It's really wild. Sometimes when you look deeper out into some of the stuff going on, some of us turn a blind eye to some of what's going on, or it's really nice to just be in the privileged parts of the world to have some of the amenities and freedoms that we do. I'm very grateful for a lot of what we have. And I hope to have those freedoms for my entire life, and I hope everybody else does too. But a really good, um, uh, just be a good person, you know. And some people, it's far harder to do so because they have far more stacked against them for getting to the goals and results without massive hurdles or actual inabilities because of lack of tools and certain things. So, yeah. Yeah. Satisfied Mind, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the night and a great weekend. Um, give them plants some love. Send them plants some love from me too. I love them all. So, peace, man. Sweet. Well, we're losing them one by one. We got anybody else in here? Who we still got? Drum, maybe? Mr. Rourke, maybe? Sean Whitney, maybe? Chi-Town, maybe? Maybe he? I think nothing better to do than to take a little chooch with all my friends. So those who are left and still hanging, I greatly appreciate you. And thanks for always contributing. Thanks for listening to me rant about cannabis tonight. I love this stuff, and I would love to, help push it into the next phase that I believe everybody smoking Joe. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Thank you and cheers. We'll give you a little smoking chooch. Smoking Joe, how are you tonight, my friend? Honestly, I am just currently smoking a MKX vape. It's a sour power or something. It literally just tastes like sour gummy worms or sour gummy bears or something. Whoa! Jason and Colleen, fuck yeah! Happy Thursday, my fam and my friends. Love you guys. I hope you're doing all right. What are y'all up to? What are you smoking on tonight, Joe? Homegrown funk, never monochrome. Soul's got spring like it's hit by a dome. Rhythm intricate like the finest. Ew. Groove is the remedy. Flow like PG. Holy. Disgusting. Here we go. We got a button for that. Where's it at? Ugh. I'm for everybody else, not my cuz, though. Whatever. No, I actually love both of you, so that'd be fine. Just get married already. Golly. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Enjoy the dabbing and the vaping. Cherry gelato. Ooh. I like that. What was, was there a good cherry strain at the beginning of the Illinois cannabis market? feel like my brain, as soon as you just said cherry gelato, the gelato at the beginning of the Illinois market from Gold Leaf, Verano, whatever, that stuff used to smoke. That was some quality cannabis. Oh, cherry gorilla. Yo, the real young knight. Lemon cherry gelato might have been it too. But there was, what did I just say? Cherry gorilla. I think that was what it was called, right? I'm not wrong. From again, I think Verano Gold Leaf. I think they used to have that. Hero Walker. That's heard that. I like Little Hero Walker. Not as much as I like Texas Walker Ranger. They used to be my jam, bro. Marijuana times Skywalker OG. Nice. I kind of like that combo. We used to have a good Skywalker OG back in the day. Thanks, Smoking Joe. You're a hell of a guy. I really appreciate you. Kelly's okay. Going through some health stuff again. Actually, we just had, you know, a little bit of health stuff. So I'll try and see. It has been a while since she's been on here, jumped in. Have I stepped outside recently? No. Not since 7 o'clock. Why? What's going on? Well, I said no, because I went out to the course to put the flag in the ground for them to put the new hole 10 basket. So, but yeah, Colleen, thanks for asking. It's actually really nice of you to remember her. She's a great person, and she's been going through some shit, health issues again, life things and shit. But I do love that girl, and she deserves, you know, happiness and health and love and all of the above. Yeah, I bet it is terrible. You know what's gonna suck is we're probably hey, listen, all my friends, don't forget, probably not a bad time after these forest fires to go look and see if your furnace filters need to be changed. So, dude. They legalize and just finally they just send it, dude. No, fucking Dudley Dawson was over hanging with me earlier, and he said, "Did you watch the aerial view of it?" I said, "No, I haven't seen it." And then I watched it, and holy shit, they're blowing the more than the bag. They're blowing the whole cultivation center. All the MSOs.
Even though they Bible say he do. Root for Indianapolis every Sunday and still don't think it's a cult that made enemies of Muslims and black women so much.
What are we listening? MK Ultra. Okay. America. Joe, we were actually we were talking about you not that long ago. Drummer, are you still in here? Talking about how great you are. Good man. So lick my butt and suck on my balls. America.
What you gonna do?
Um,
Come for you now. It's the dream that we all share. It's the
how do I do this? Random number generator? Let me get one. Hold on.
fuck yeah. Walmart, fuck yeah. The Gap, fuck yeah. Baseball, fuck yeah. NFL, fuck yeah. Rock and roll, fuck yeah. The internet, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Random.org.
Slavery, fuck yeah.
Use this thing a bunch of times in my life.
Get tickets as low as $20. You might also like endless fashion. Lil Uzi Vert, The Alchemy, Taylor Swift, 616 in LA, Kendrick Lamar.
Have y'all listen, I know it's wild, but the real young knight here introduced me to this idea, and he wanted me to try it live. This is a thing that people who stream do, and it is you put a little 1 through 20 on the 1 to 20 number challenge. Is there a site for it?
Starbucks, fuck yeah. Disney World, fuck yeah. Porno, fuck yeah. Valium, fuck yeah. Reebok, fuck yeah. Fake tits, fuck yeah. Sushi, fuck yeah. Taco Bell, fuck yeah. Rodeo, fuck yeah. Bed Bath and Beyond, fuck yeah.
Let's see.
Liberty, fuck yeah. Wax lips, fuck yeah. The Alamo, fuck yeah. Band-Aid, fuck yeah. Las Vegas, fuck yeah. Christmas,
All right.
immigrants, fuck yeah. Popeye, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's doing it. All right. I'm gonna try it one time. I'm gonna restart the page. Okay. For those who don't know, okay. So the idea is that you take a am I supposed to edit this? Am I good? No, that's me. Okay, you is good enough. I gotta hit draw first. Okay. So the idea is it's gonna spin a number 1 to 1,000. I'm supposed to put it on the timeline where it's supposed to go. It will randomly generate another number, and then by that, it will tell me if I have where I'm supposed to put it. So I'm gonna try one time because the real young knight wanted to see me do this. So here we go. Let's see if I got any skills. Let's smoke one real quick before it, because this may be wild. Alright, hold on. Can't put this one. It's a bad one. No, it's what's his name? And that's Biz as shit. Fuck Biz. Yeah, good enough. The festivals were over and the boys. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. But here we go. Check this out. I got you. Damn. They gotta give me 563 first? Oh, fuck, dude. Wait, how high should I mean, that's kind of higher than... I'm gonna put it on 12. I believe there's a 54. Let's give that... That's pretty low. But... Alright, let's give it. Let's try it. 656. Let's put that at 15. I just gave a lot to the 5 and 600 range. I'm overplaying this thing. I'm doing it wrong so far. Now let's put it 2 down. I'm believing in this middle range right now. It started off in the middle. It wants to stay in the middle. 995. We will put that at the tippy top. Killing it so far. 964. I believe we're going to put that right next. All right. 226. How many hundreds do I think we're going to get? How many 300s? Let's just middle it. All right. 613. Oh. So I'm guesstimating. Damn it. I'm saying a high 500s. I'm saying they're going to give us a 590 or something. Yeah, I knew they were going to fucking ruin me straight away. Dude, this dumbass site is rigged, dude. So I want to do it on fucking random number generator. This game knows that it's supposed to piss me off a few times. It's like the casino. It's rigged, dude. All right, we're giving it one more shot. Figure this out. Hold on. Here we go. 770. They want to give me a lot of high ones this time. 8s and 900s, I believe. 220. The last one we put. Let's go with 5. Okay. 954. This could be the top, but we're gonna give it one below. We're gonna give it one below. Give me a high number. 151. A big gap. Is it gonna ruin me straight away? I'm believing. Oh, see? We did good there. That was a good one. 143. Come on, baby. 480 something. So 480. Let's put it. We're what? So the middles just aren't coming up right now, and maybe there's 2 more 300s, a few more, a 300, a 400, a 200. Let's go here. Let's go in the. Let's give it a shoot. Let's give it a shot. 44. Oh. So what comes? Let's go with the low. Let's try it. Come on, baby. 768. What a good one. What a good one. Is 8 the best I've done so far? Is that 2 times in a row? 8? Where's my strategy going wrong? In thirds, but by last, let's go with. All right, we're going with that. We're going pure statistical this time. Well, not statistical, but let's put it. So I think there's gonna be more than that. 700, 800, 9. No, let's put that there. 230. All right. 567. We're gonna give us space because we've gotten duped by this already. 87. Give it 2. Come on, baby. Don't be mean. 897. That means there's 2 900s coming our way. 873. That's a nice one. Feel good about that. 669. Okay. There can only be 1 700. Why are they doing the high side one this time? They're killing me, Smalls. We made it to 9. We made it to 9, though. I didn't even get to see what. No, we made it to 8 again. This thing is rigged, dog. This thing is rigged. They're trying. It's trying too hard, dude. God, dude. Let's give it more space up top because it's been ruining me. How high? Another higher 7, another higher 2 8s, and like I feel like, and then you go 6 6 5 5 4 4 3 3. Let's give it here. Let's say they're gonna go high this time. Not a good start to my high hopes. High hopes. High hopes. Leaves you with low scores. High hopes. High hopes. High hopes. High hopes. Oh, this is no good. I can't get any high hundreds or low. Dude, this game is a joker. 303. Watch, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna. Oh my god. This is bad. Come on. Don't screw me yet. Okay, that's good. This shit is not tough. It's pissing me off. Alright, so now have I made it to 9? I'm drawing for 10. I've actually made it the furthest I have. Alright, well, now I'm going to get like 42. Oh, 778. Okay. Dude. Cash out. Cash out. Oh! Got a chance, dude. Let's put her here. Come on. Be kind. Rewind. Damn it. I was going to put it one lower than that. Give me more 600s. I need a bunch of 500s, 800s, 900s. Yeah, 13 out of 20, though. I feel better. That's like a 5 increase from what I've done before. This shit's kind of fire. This is like some crackhead. For everybody else, you try it out too, the 20 number challenge. Alright, give me one more shot. Feeling good this time. They're gonna go low. It's gonna be a low time this time. 668. That's gonna be a high one. I gotta give it 13. 13's your best? Oh, I feel accomplished now. 468, like it there. This sucks. Let's middle it. Let's middle it. Come on, give me some hundreds. Shit. Man, they're sticking it to me, dude. All right. We haven't seen a lot of 900s. Let's hope this is the time. 52. High numbers, high numbers. High people like high numbers. Let's get a 6 on that. Come on, high number. There we go. 984. Fuck. Alright, we gotta give it the bookend. Okay, 190. Okay, this is reasonable. Okay. 838. I kind of like that right there. Come on, baby. 687. Okay, kind of like that right there. Come on, baby. Woo! 956. Going in the middle of that. Here we go now. 126. Okay, let's come on now, baby. 398. Come on, we got some space. We got some room in a few spots there. 195. Come on, baby. Woo! Okay, we've got... All right. We've made it to 13. Can we get one past? Let's get a real low number. 15. 15. 15. 995. Get fucked. Okay, Bubba. Well, I'm not a quitter. Y'all just tell me when you fucking hate me doing this, but I want to get it so bad. Now I feel like a crackhead. All right, we're going to go with a low number heavy round. 868. Low numbers. We want to give more space to the low numbers. Man, does that suck. Yeah, I mean, seriously. 995. I'm fucking asking for 15. I get 995. I get 964. I feel like this is it's a trap already. And they just gave me 995. They're not going to give me 995 again. They're going to... We got to middle that. Oh, my God. Ruined already. Holy cow. What was that? Okay, so it's... Dude, you got to really... Okay. We're get locked in here, boys. And gals. We're going to do this. 649, we're going to give ourselves some space. 669, that's nice. Watch, 655 already. It's just going to screw me straight out of the thing. 797, dude. That's... 538. We're asking for a lot here. Okay, let's go. 807. I like it. I like when they're real close to the other one. This is so rigged, Mr. Rourke. This dude put me on this site because he knows it's rigged. Like that. What the fuck was that? 535, 507? Come on, that's a good gap. I'm supposed to leave space in between that? Dude, I want to do random.org so bad. This is what we're going to do it now. Let me get this. Where is this shit? Give me that damn notepad. Alright. Fuck this shit. Let's make our own fucking... This might be more annoying, but I'm gonna do it one time because I'm pissed off. I want it to happen so bad. All right, figure out where the buttons are really quick, and then I'm gonna cook. Does somebody know how to do this faster, and I'm just being the fucking most annoying person in the world? Because I don't. I genuinely don't. I think it might be the same number. Dude, hold on. We're right now we're gonna do it. Control something plus 1 through 20. Yeah, I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. If somebody's got, I should have looked it up, but at this point, it's all that extra shit that I do that I can just do this right here because I'm only going to 20. All right, here we go. Bam. Facts. Let's go. Y'all see it? We're in the live. We're in the flesh. 1 to 1,000. Control something 1 to 20. Oh, shit. Every time I hit it, it's going to fucking come back up. All right, how do I got to share the space. Give my damn number pad back. All right. Hey. What? Motherfucker. All right. Drink the fuck down, bub. Shit. All right, here we go. Now we got it. Now we're cooking, baby. Now we're cooking. All right. Make it even smaller. I don't need that much space. All right. Generate. 526. That's a good middle number. It's a good middle number. 729. Okay. So we're going 550s, early 600s, high 600s, low 700s, high, low, high, low, high. All right. We're going to give ourselves a little more. Nah, fuck that. 729. This is us. Let's go. We're doing it this time, kids. Get ready. I'm pumped. All right. In between, we're gonna get 400 something. This is a high 300, and I'm trying to gap out the beginning part, kind of numeric, but it just doesn't make any sense. That's a dumb way to approach this, probably. But see, like here, I mean, it gives you a lot more space. Oh my god, 501. This isn't giving me space for shit. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. 485. Well, our space is absolutely ruined here. Okay, now we're hoping to stay out of the 300s. 969, 969. Let's try it here. 969. Okay, generate 162. I got to give myself some space up there. 162. 162. I like it low. It's been giving us high numbers. We need to save some space here. 250. That's a good middler. A good middler. All right, here we go. Bang. 392. That's where we failed. Fuck. Oh. Ah, real young night. That's the best news ever. Let's go. And any time or what? I got duped. What I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Look, this might be driving y'all nuts, but it's driving me a different kind of nuts. Okay. The fact that I'm failing so early, it hits me somewhere in my heart space that I'm not like, okay, we're gonna regenerate that. We're gonna make 0 to 1,000. Okay. Are we ready? I wonder how much easier it would be if I just made it like 0 to 4, like 1 to 420. You know what I'm saying, real young night? I think it makes the spread easier to kind of fit. Well, probably not. I mean, it's got to cut your stats of success down. But let's do it. Let's get this one. 41. Fuck. I have to leave space down there. You know? I mean, 41's young, but I can't leave 2 spots below, right? This is disgusting. 657. Oh, this is no good. 329, and I've got this where it's at. Let's go. What do you think? I think a couple 400 to 500s come our way here. It was given them to us earlier. 619. God bless it. Just feels like you want to. 147. I think it's gotta go there. I think there's like some level of like your brain trying to do this statistically, but it doesn't make any sense because like that just happened. I should have put it one row up. Now I'm pooched. All right, we're doing okay so far. What do we got? 7? We're good. Come on, baby. Get some high numbers in here. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Give me another shot here. Come on, baby. 850. Let's put it here. I feel like he wants me to go here. 850. I think he wants to give me a couple more high numbers. Come on, let this be the best decision I've made. 717. Of course it would. Fuck me. It's the wrong kind of high numbers, man. And I know they want to go back to the 600s again, but you mean to tell me they're not going to go back to the 800s at all? Oh, I love you too, Colin. Ugh. It's disgusting. I love you. I love you and Jason. Disgusting. Let me give you this button one time. Alright, 717. I gotta assume that they want to give me one more 700 or 800? No. I'm gonna change this before I fucking change this thing. And this might be the downfall of my life, but it might be how I save myself. They're gonna give me 696. 740. Fuck me upside down, dude. This bullshit, dude. This fucking game is pissing me off. Golly. It makes you just want to rage, dude. Like, cheers. Why is this so aggravating to me? Because it's like I'm trying to be... It's like... My brain's like, oh, you're being statistical. You're figuring something out. Fuck, I'm not. Alright. Let me fucking compose myself again for 1 second. This shit. Fuck you, my guy. I love you. Why would you show me some shit like this? What kind of devil voodoo shit you trying to bring into my life, bro? Ugh. I have to give it another refresh. Yeah, well, it pisses me off that you knew what this was. You're a great friend, too. Because this is the kind of stuff that I like to get stumped with. I don't know why. It's probably like trying to pick lottery numbers or some shit, you know? There's some weird statistical thing going on here that I'm just, you know? And my brain wants it to work so bad. I'm trying. Here we go. We're doing it again. This is a good spot for 871, is it? No, I'm going to give myself space. I think they're going to go high this time. Super high. I think... Oh, look at that. I said super high. So that's... Super high is even above 975. We're going to put a 975 right there. Hopefully. This is a crazy play. But, you know... Golly, 240. I think they want to go real high and real low. Nothing in the middle. I said real low and then put that there. But I think real low... See? Ooh, real low is lower even than 24. They want to give me some shit. They want to give me a 17 and a 990 something. See, me picking that out of this game is probably statistically horribly a fail. Oh, Reiterate the bad friend shit. 354. Okay. Fuck. Damn, dude, I hate. Now I'm getting cooked because I started hitting more shit. You see that? 892. Damn it. Damn it. I can't even get another 900 except for the only 900s that I can get. It's 25% of the 900s. 25%. 24. I'm screwed, dude. I've got the low side. If it's one, oh my god, my statistical brain is going ballistic right now. You got a 1 in 10 shot of it becoming a 9 to begin with, right? Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself. Here we go. Woo! All right, hold on. Let me get the Lil Dick song off. I don't know if I'm supposed to. What in the hell are you doing? Just give me my shit back, dude. I love Biz and shit, but I got. Oh, it's right here. We're on it, and I'm just so distracted right now. Okay, we've done it. We've done something good. But I did say, what the hell is this? Where's random at? Okay, here it is. 988. Okay, so now we're good. But I did say it was gonna give us. See, I just said, oh, I did say. So now there's like some. What me putting my shit into the universe is supposed to happen now. Maybe. But I did say 996 or something. But here we go. We did do it right so far. Start giving us some 5 and 6 hundies. 305. Giddy up 305. Okay, this is suck. Okay, but we were close. All right, here we go. Did we stop the music altogether? Oh, I think we did. Oh, it's Biz's birthday song. I need to. Yeah, I'm a bad friend. Yeah. All right. Go, hit play. Come on, Bubba. What I'm talking about. All right, shit, did that before. All right, here we go. 305. We put it in. Bango. 463. Ooh, it's not giving me my. Wait, should I go up one? Oh, dude, I'm squeezing myself, but for some reason you just start to feel it. It's gonna give you that run of stuff. 71. I'm guesstimating it's gonna gap that again. No, but 71 to 240. What does that give me the gap? Like 170. All right, here we go. We gotta. Nah, it wants to give me a 50. I know it right now. Oh, see, dude, now I just say that shit. It's like I'm pulling slot machines. Oh, I know which one's gonna hit and which one's not. 932, it's already ruined. It doesn't matter. It's never gonna give it to me. 10, again. See, at least random, I'm getting 10 every time. Random is more random than that damn site I was just on. That site is the casinos. It's baked in, alright? It's trying to switch me back from platform to platform. Alright. I literally am going to do this one more time because I am pissing me off. But thank you for showing me this. And also, I hate you and love you for showing me this. All right. I'm just going to keep going. No, I gotta recycle it. I gotta do it again. Put the 0 in. Hit generate. 583. All right. Y'all can agree. Rock. 979. Damn it. Dude. I gotta take this gamble already? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say everything lower than 979 here on out. 201. Let's go. Probably good here. 36, that's low. I'm guesstimating. All right. No, you're awesome. No, I love you. Watch this. Watch what I'm capable of, dude. All right. That's a lot of space. But that's a lot of space for that. 7, 6, 4. You want to go right there. You do. That's it. That's where you want to go. Trying to golf after tags. I can't. I've got a concert I'm going to after tags. 429. Are you going to the flex tomorrow? Are you gonna be my flex partner? Dude, I just put, nah, we're gonna go down one more spot from here. Are we? No, we're not. 429? Can we fill that gap? Nah, I'm gonna be so pissed off when a 500 comes next. Yeah, okay. 384. Okay. 41. I'm gonna go. You're going below it. Give me something in the 70s, baby. 799. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go radical here, and put a small gap there because I believe they do 14. Okay, come on, baby. All right, the board is filling up. We need some. Give me some, like, what do we need? Some 600s, some 800s. 383. Oh my God. Okay, we're still alive. We're not out. With who? All right, come on, please. Keep me alive here, dog. 124. Okay. We need some. Give me some 600s, some 800s. Why am I betting so much on 6 and 800? You know what I mean? Once you fill this bottom part in, you're like, damn it, dude. I'm gooched. I can't get anything under 429 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. I have no friends. You got a lot of friends, but we'll do it together. That makes me the happiest. Okay, here we go. Give me a shot. Give me a shot, baby. 694. Let's go, boys. All right. Still alive. What do we think here? What do we think here? It's got to give us another 600. I've been asking for 600s. It's got to give us another 600. Come on. Swing it for us, fellas. 650. 650. Fuck you. You didn't put a 0 in it. Shit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why couldn't it give me another, like, an 800, and I just want to beat 13? So bad. Why is that our ceiling? Can we ask GPT or something to tell us what are the statistical odds of the 1 to 20 challenge hitting? Whoa. No. No, they don't even know what the hell the name of it is. Okay. What do I need to ask here? What are the statistical odds of you guessing correctly from 1 to 20 assorted? Nah, fuck that up, didn't I? Man, I'm fucking bad. What am I supposed to say here? It's even bad that I'm trying to interpret what I'm doing on the other side into a thing that I can ask the damn thing so that we can know how hard it is to get 13. You know what I mean? I think I have the ability to describe it better, but I don't. 1 in 30 million? Wow. Well, look it. Let's do this one more time. I have to do it. I have to beat 13 really quick. You don't have to sit here until I do, but maybe I do. I don't know. Not yet. I haven't, like, filled in a big block like that 8, 9 deep so far yet. It's been a bunch of chunks of shit. Something like that. This is crazy. All right. Well, listen, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try a continuation. Okay, this is like a chance, a play from going on. All right. 1 to 1,000. Here we go. You know, I already know what came up, so I know it's going to come up this time. I don't remember. How the hell am I supposed to tell myself that? Alright, they went low last time. And they weren't giving me 600s. 700, 800, 900. Dude, I'm going to go that they're going to give me some low shit this time. No, it's got to swing in my favor one time. Let's be accurate. Let's stay par for the course. 970 is already a stab, but we got to go there. Look at that. What a fucking play. All right, now we can't ruin that. We're already capped there. 542. Are they gonna give me a higher 500? Let's not gooch ourselves yet though. 542 goes there. 864. I think they're gonna go. I did say it's gonna go higher, but I think 864, another high 800 and another 900. This is, well, if it's the opposite of what we got last time, we could be in for something here. 864. Come on, baby. 5. That's a good. Oh, that's a good number. Come on, baby. 205. That's not a good number. That's hard. But what are they gonna give us this mid-range shit? Because that's what I'm hoping on, right? I think I can go a little bit higher with this. I don't want to gooch myself though. Let's go there. It's kind of low on the teams. Come on, baby. What am I doing here? See? That's a good play. Yeah. I wanna believe they're gonna give us more 700s, 800s. Come on, let's go. 397. Let's go here. Okay, baby. 469. What a dirty number. Because now you're telling me I can't get 420? And I can't get anything in the low 500s. Which one should we cut off? I think we gotta... Dude, we're on a cannabis show. If we cut off, it's gotta be 420, right? Nah, but playing with your heart, never the smart bet. We'll take the odds. I think our gap is better there. If it gives us fucking 420, I'm gonna freak out. I'm immediately rage quitting. Just ending the stream. No conversation, dude. These sons of... What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, we were on such a good run. Things were so good. We had so much space, dude. All right. One more chance to get us to 11-11. We'll do one more good night smoke at 11-11 when we're hitting the perfect 20. What better what? Oh, don't take away that. Give that period back. All right. Perfect dub incoming. Right now, I'm actually feeling it. I feel good. A 321. What a shit start. I'm guessing real low this time. Yeah, baby. Yeah, what a good start. Do it. Ooh, it's a really good one. We're gonna put, I think this is worth being the top right now. 131. Space for more 100s and a couple 200. Okay, let's do that. How was that? My fingers just went dumb zone. Nighttown Hi-Fi. Enjoy your night, brother. Miss you already. Catch you soon. Let's golf. 489. All right. They're gonna keep me in the 400s. I know it. Know it. It's a lot of faith in that zone right there, but see, already kneecapping myself. Come on, sweet numbers. I can run it. Comfortable. Not giving me, it's not giving me 700s. It's going to give me high 500s right here. Oh my God, immediately. What a generator. 392. The sick bet. Well, we're going with it. Oh, look at what we just did. It paid off. What a disgusting. Come on, give us some low numbers here. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, where are we going though? Oh, we're pinching ourselves if I want a low number. Okay, here we go. 230. It wants to do, what does it want to do? 307 or 269? Does it want to do like the 170? Oh, damn. Dude, we should have pushed this 131 up a little bit, maybe. Let's, oh, man. We're gonna take the odds. We're gonna take the odds. Come on, baby. 512. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Come on. Low number, low number, low number. 911. Oh, we've got the space. Oh, come on, baby. We're doing things. Low number. Give me something low. Come on. Come on, low number. Oh, let's fucking go, low numbers. Let's fucking go. All right, come on, baby. Let's see something in the 400s. 400 or low. Double digits or 400. Come on. 948. That ends it. That ends it. Son of a bitch. But we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, it's 11-11, dude. Let's make a wish that we get an ace at the tournament tomorrow. It's worth a good buck or two. So cheers to you, and cheers to everybody who's stuck around and hung out, watched me do some wild random shit. That was that was fun. For me, there was a lot of great times. Thank you all for sticking around if you did. Thanks for the great conversation before. I just want to, let's take a chooch. 11-11. Happiness, health, love, and wealth to all of you.
I'm wrong at times.
Sounds good here.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm into it, dude. 1,000%.
What am I, chopped liver? Ave Maria.
That one.
Turn the song up.
Yeah, tomorrow. Let's do it. I'm your guy. I'm gonna stay up and do some tinkering with the computer and such, and then I might build our own random number generator thing like this. You know? You think we should? Like a cannabis one, like 420 and 710? Anyway, I always say this, thanks to Satisfied Mind, John Voight, Mr. Rourke, Drummer, the Guapo, Brandon Krieger, Chi-Town Hi-Fi, Colleen, the Real Young Knight, Planka, Smoking Joe, Salsa Courier, Biz, and Sean Whitney. My squad, I appreciate y'all for hanging in and doing the thing. I hope you strike peace when you seek it. I hope you find love when you need it, and I hope you can cope when you feel it. Y'all are a bunch of badasses. Never forget.
Avocado, 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 potato, 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 potato.
Drummer. Don't forget.
Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. Hey, fentanyl ain't no good. And fentanyl ain't no good.
Disgusting.
Donuts. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for everything. Drummer, you're the best. Good night to everybody. Have a great weekend. I'm also pretty baked from all of the hits through the night. But Real Young Knight, I'm about to hit you up in 2 seconds so that we can figure out tomorrow. Love you too, my friend, and I will see all of you soon. Miss you guys.